Hi, this weekend I wanted to get into the festive mood, so I watched Violent Night, the recent action comedy thriller set at Christmas. It's the story of the Lightstone family, one of the most powerful and influential in the United States, with its ruthless and misanthropic matriarch Gertrude. Families gather together on Christmas Eve, all with various plans of their own to take part in the corporation and the um, make their own exits or entrances into the business for themselves. When a group of terrorists attack, a group of ruthless robbers led by a man calling himself Scrooge, who wants to steal the $300 million the company embezzled from the US government and is keeping in the family vault in the basement. And while they hold the family hostage, a young girl, Gertrude's granddaughter, makes a single Christmas wish that Father Christmas would come and rescue them. Father Christmas just happens to be visiting that house and decides that he can't turn his back on a young girl, and so takes on the terrorists himself. I keep calling them terrorists. They're not. They're thieves. But it's like Die Hard. The movie is Die Hard if Bruce Willis was Father Christmas, and he's played by David Harbour. And the film takes every opportunity to undermine the image of Father Christmas. He's washed up. He's disappointed by the commercialism and the lack of Christmas spirit. The film starts with him drinking in a bar, taking a break from his rounds, and as he sails off into the sky, the bar owner watches in wonderment until Father Christmas throws up over the side of his sleigh right onto her face. As he works his way through trying to save the family and save the young girl, we have flashbacks to his past, that he was in fact a Viking berserker warrior who, for unexplained reasons, took on the mantle of Father Christmas to spread joy and kindness to children all over the world for the last 1100 years. So he's able to go back into his old habits of mutilation and maiming, smashing people's heads in, doing terrible things to their arms and legs. I really enjoyed this movie. It's it walks an incredibly fine line, and it's incredibly well judged in how it balances over the top ultra violence and a genuinely sweet, optimistic sense of the Christmas spirit, of having this child at the center who honestly and sincerely believes in Father Christmas. And he wants to repay that belief by protecting her and saving her, and do it with the most violent means possible. I think it's genuinely quite charming in its efforts to bring out the Christmas spirit from within even the most unlikely people, despite being in this incredibly violent action movie. The action is brilliantly done, brilliantly orchestrated, incredibly original. There's a fantastic subplot about the girl having recently seen Home Alone and setting various traps for the terrorists. I keep calling them terrorists, they're robbers. And they are the sort of level one traps, but they pay off in a way that the original Home Alone film does not, because it is brutally realistic. All the times that Daniel Stern gets a red hot iron in the face, yep, we see what that would really look like. So it has this wonderful roller coaster sense of gleeful carnage of these terrible people having horrible things happen to them, but also the innocent Christmas spirit. And the fact that it blends the two so well and so seamlessly is really impressive. Tommy Wirkola, the Finnish director, who I think is making his English language debut, it's a really clever tightrope walk move of a film. There's a very entertaining script. The story arcs, the character arcs are very clearly laid out and seamlessly managed. It's just hugely entertaining. It's very much a post-Watershed Christmas movie. For anyone who ever complained, as I have, that Die Hard is not a Christmas film, this is what you can watch instead, because this is absolutely about Christmas, and it's basically Die Hard. I thought it was terrific. You have David Harbour is superb as Father Christmas. Beverly D'Angelo, who you may remember from the National Lampoon's Vacation movies, is the wonderfully obnoxious and horrible matriarch who gradually thaws over the course of the movie as she realizes that their savior is the actual Father Christmas. John Leguizamo, as the leader of the robbers, is undiluted awfulness, a truly irredeemable human being, which is quite hard to play without just going into full on Hitler. But it's interestingly written, and he gets a backstory that makes sense and is plausible in terms of how a character could become the way he is. It's really well thought out, as well as being goofy and funny and gory, as well as being genuinely sweet and heartwarming. It's a really well made film. It might have to fall into my Christmas rotation every year because I was so impressed by it. The film ends with a tease that a second adventure might be on the way. Mrs. Claus is frequently referred to but never seen on screen, and it's now been confirmed that a sequel is due to be released in December 2026 with Mrs. Claus played by Kristen Bell. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I recommend this film incredibly highly. It's brilliant.